What's up, degenerates? Mad Merrigan here for Cold Bear Sports, the number uno tipping service on the planet. Right, lads, I might be a bit brash today, but I did suffer with you all week, so I'm going to celebrate with you today. What a fucking day. The Patreon service, let's recap it. I've tipped a lot of doubles through this year, or through 2021, but I can assure you, today one meant so much more, so sweet. Back to the wall, January 2022, off to the worst possible start, but talk about kick it in the nuts today. A 6-point win on Kihava, a 9-2. She wins by 20 on the bridle. Well, he's down, a 1 by 12 lengths on the fucking snaff. The market disowned them, everybody disowned them. But really nice, just he's in my notes, and just over the moon that he bolted in, and knew he was very well handicapped. And yeah, look, kicked them in the nuts. Then we had 5 points win on Miss Fairfax. Absolutely never in doubt. Have her in my tracker since last year. Waiting for her to step up the 3 mile, and she shows her class. 5 points win. And the 2 points win double. So an unbelievable day. 53.5 points profit with best odds guaranteed. So a massive day on the service. Plus I had one selection on YouTube getting placed. He ran well, Eros. To be honest, I thought the step up and trip would really suit him, but I think he's one of those horses. He just looked like, today he looked like he was going to win on the bridle, and then he didn't really see out the step up and trip. However, he stays on over a couple of furlongs shorter, so he might be a little bit tripless. But he did travel well, jumped well, and the race set up lovely for him, but still managed third. But look, nice each way, return 7-1. I tipped him up at 9-2 last night on Paddy Powers. I looked at the other bookies as soon as I come off the video. He was 8-1 freely, so hope you got the better prices. But anyway, smash that like on the videos if you don't mind. Subscribe to the YouTube as well. If you were on that big double today, that bookie crushing motherfucking double, comment below. So look, the new system is in place, and as ye know by now, Cold Bear Sports, as rocky as the start was, we are truly back in business. And yeah, no doubt a few bookies not happy today with everybody, but look, that's what it's about. You know, to pull that off today, it meant so much to me, because I know how important it is with every selection goes out from myself and the lads. You know, we feel the pain, but talk about bounce back at the highest level, to pull that out of fire when things are going against you. So that shows, that's why everybody comes to Cold Bear Sports, because we are the best. Although we mightn't have seemed like it the last 2 weeks, I can assure you this is going to be one hell of a profitable year. So everybody in the Patreon service, well done. Keep the faith as always. We just murdered the fucking bookie today. Right. Anyway, tomorrow I'm going to talk about 2 horses with a view to the future. So I tipped up 2 of these horses the last day. Now I'm going to tip up one each way tomorrow, or maybe a straight, and we're going to watch another horse tomorrow. So because I'm in a good mood today, I'm going to give you insight into the future, right? Maclaine or Maclaine, I tipped it up the last day at 22-1. Ran an absolute blinder, finishing 5th in a really good race. I thought if they had let him on, he would have been placed. But however, I understand Johnny Burke's riding and connections, just wanting to teach the horse to settle, because he can pull a bit hard. Now, however, hurdling isn't very important to this horse, because he's a real chaser of the future. But if they do let him on tomorrow and don't be cotton, I think he can definitely place at a minimum in this race. So let's just hope that they're not schooling in public. I'm going to go a point each way at 5-1, and I'm going to go a point straight place bet. I'd say even money, or 5-4, whatever you can get the best you can. So we'll say a point straight place on Maclaine. This is by Mask Marble. Now this is a horse for our notebooks, but however, we won't see the best of him till he goes chasing. But if they jumped out and made the running tomorrow over 2 mile, he'll run a really good race. I know they won't kill him, so bear that in mind. They're not going to kill this horse to win or be placed tomorrow. If he can do it on his own ability, he will. They'll be interested in teaching him a little bit more. And then another horse in the 125 in Plumpton. Now look, don't back this horse tomorrow. Just keep an eye on him, because it'll win a handicap along the way. He could run well tomorrow. I haven't made up my mind whether he's a non-stayer at 2.5 mile or he's a little bit weak. But I have him marked down as one for the future. Maybe see him in handicaps, and we can learn more about his trip tomorrow just watching him run. So I'm not advising him as a bet tomorrow. I'm advising Pumpkin Pride as a notebook horse. That one we could crush them down the line in a handicap. Maybe might want to come back and trip, but I'll make up my mind after watching it tomorrow. And Masked Marvel, the Maclaine sire, doing well as well. So Maclaine tomorrow, a pint each way at 5-1 and a pint win on the straight place. Let's hope the cunts aren't schooling him around tomorrow, because he's capable of running a big race, even though he is a chaser of the future. I just think he's a good horse. Right, well done everybody today. That's what it's about. You know, and all the loyal followers from day one at Colbert Sports, we appreciate you. The lads have a couple of selections tomorrow for the service. I'm nothing for tomorrow, so the lads will do the bookie crushing tomorrow. And then I'm back Thursday in Newcastle, where we're going to kick them in the fucking nuts. And Saturday, if you're in the Patreon service, on Saturday, I think I have the one, lads. I think we're going to nut them with a 5 pint each way at 5-1 or 6-1, hopefully around that price, please God. And I think we will crush them. Right, so an interesting one for me Thursday, an interesting selections for the lads tomorrow. And yeah, Thursday and Saturday looks interesting for me. And look, like I said, you know where it's at. Colbert Sports. It's the reason everybody comes here first. This is where the winners are, and yeah, it's going to be the biggest year ever, as big as 2021 was, with some massive trebles landed, doubles throughout the year. 8 winners tipped up at the Breeders' Cup meeting. Melbourne Cup winner tipped up. When I first started out, I tipped 4 winners on the first day of entry at the festival, and numerous other winners. Joe Value had a big double when he first came on the first week, I think it was. Mickey D landing his banker, Loves Only You in the Breeders' Cup. You know the quality of winners. Stay following. You know this is the #1 spot. And yeah, I'll let you go. Keep an eye on these horses tomorrow. Maclaine, a pint each way and a pint straight place. And Pumpkin Pride, we'll catch up with him when we learn more about his trip tomorrow in a handicap. He's definitely a nice horse that just for some reason didn't finish off his races a couple of times. Right, you know where it's at. Colbert Sports, the most honest, loyal, hard working tipping service in the business. Smash that like.